While my hair is air drying, let's talk about the phrase the tolerant left, because I've seen it a couple times in the past few days in my comments, and for some reason, maybe because I haven't seen it for a while, I thought maybe they put that tired old gotcha line to bed because maybe the light bulb finally came on and they realized that it doesn't mean anything, and to us it doesn't mean anything. We're not like, oh my god, you got me. The tolerant left was never a self-brand. It was a weaponized mischaracterization, originally used to mock left-leaning values like empathy and social justice and equality. Imagine hearing those words and being like, yeah, I don't like those things. So fucking weird. The idea of the tolerant left was originally pushed by conservatives in the early 2000s, not because we were saying, look how tolerant we are. Conservatives wanted to undermine progressive credibility by accusing them of hypocrisy. They wanted to gaslight activists who were calling out racism, bigotry, inequality, all of that stuff. And they wanted to flip the script, portray themselves as the latest victims of intolerance for being called out. They twisted basic decency, fighting for civil rights, defending marginalized communities. They twisted it into some kind of moral contract where we're now obligated to tolerate everything from cruelty to hate speech to racism. They weaponized a false dichotomy. If you're really tolerant, you'd let me be a racist, sexist asshole without consequences. It's the same logic as if you're really peaceful, you'll let me punch you in the face without you hitting me back. The left never claimed to be endlessly tolerant. We push justice, equality, accountability. That all requires confronting harmful behavior. Being kind doesn't equal being passive. Being tolerant doesn't equal tolerating oppression. So no, we didn't start that narrative. They just couldn't tolerate that we were fighting for basic human dignity and called it mean when it applied to them. And still do. And that's why we're having this conversation. The right doesn't want tolerance. They want a permission slip to be cruel. You want to scream slurs, post memes about dead migrants, and call women baby killers without anybody pushing back. When we do, you cry and whine and go, I thought you were tolerant. I thought you were going to tolerate me being a fucking asshole. We're not the nice ones. We're the righteous ones. Sometimes being righteous means wrecking your shit with words sharp enough to draw blood. So let me be crystal fucking clear. I am not here to make you comfortable. I am not here to debate your humanity versus mine. And I am not here to tolerate people who cheer for book bans, forced births, and ice raids like it's a fucking spectator sport. You don't get to weaponize my empathy while you torch yours. So yeah, I hope you feel unwelcome. I hope you feel outnumbered. I hope every time you cloak your cruelty in freedom of speech and it's just my opinion, someone like me is there to remind you, you are the villain in this story. And we are not letting you rewrite it. I'm not your emotional support liberal, not here to be agreeable while you actively dehumanize people. I don't have the bandwidth to hold hands with people who are lighting the country on fire and calling it freedom. Let's not pretend that tolerance means silence, or that kindness means letting you bulldoze human rights with a flag and a Bible in your hand. Not here to coddle your feelings while you trample someone else's future. So no, I'm not tolerant. Not of fascists, not of fake patriots, not of loud, proud, and wrong. I hope we understand each other now. Have a terrible day.